Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play SPAZ 2 with me, BrainBoy 20. Where we last left off, we had gotten the mission to get better, and you'll notice I've actually completed 2 of the objectives. Just looking at the ship assembly, I've gotten a better sub-core, which basically just has a bit more power generation and a few more stats compared to everything else. It was just a general upgrade. And then I also got a little bit of a cannon off to the side. I'm hoping to make use of these in the next coming battle because I decided to pause and bring us back in the middle of a ship's repair that's well within our capabilities. As because of the oversaturation of captains, I can't exactly do any fighting there. So I'm gonna go attack Munge, who's neutral towards me, but we gotta step on a few people to make a few enemies in order to make ourselves stronger. Although first things first, let's trade. You have nothing. Or nothing that you're willing to offer. Let's do with the cabin info. Courageous, does not retreat, and is aggressive. I don't know what the start battle plus 20 means. Mostly because I need to see these things here. Hazmatter witnessed a bandit kill, Raven Queen witnessed kills, and killed, and ransacked resources. Factions, like the science faction, is definitely well loved. Civilians, miners, people don't care about them. And does not hate and or love anyone in particular. Well, time to become enemies. Because I want to loot your stuff. Mostly because I got not much else to do. That is a very disgusting sound. It's E.
Engaging.
I'm just trying to kill off their strike craft beforehand. As less strike craft I have to deal with, the better. Oh, there's no backup here? Or no backing up, I should say.
Shield offline.
Well, that is a very, very painful setup for broadsiding. Alright, I'm looking for environmental stuff that I could possibly do to deal with whatever he's doing. Oh, that's a recharge. Fantastic, and that's a lot of missiles. Alright, we're gonna see if we can take these things down piecemeal, but looks like we're getting close to probably one of the warp gates. Honestly, I'm just trying to use this to upgrade, and sure, we're gonna make a few enemies, but it's not a humongous issue. Okay, no. Because I take out the engines, but nope, looks like we are actually going to destroy him completely and utterly. With only a bit of moderate damage to myself, my strike craft are still fine. We're close to the warp gate, that doesn't matter. Now that should be a shield type deal, unless I'm being silly. I'm also going to take a look at what that structure is. This looks like one of the escape gates. Yes, that's just a shield pickup. I'm guessing later in the game pickups will become a bit more interesting, but we've made it this far. We're going to deal with all that in a moment. Oh, so you can pick up things in the middle of battle. Are these all junk parts? They definitely don't look like it. Now what the heck is this? I'm now curious. Do we destroy it? I guess. This is weird. Because that looks like it's the gate. What is this? I have no idea. We're just gonna do it anyway. Oh, that is the gate. No! Mine.
Lodging successful.
That annoys the ever-living heck out of me. That is mine. Alright, let's look at this ship assembly and see if we have anything better. So this doesn't look like... So does it... Are each of these labeled junk parts? Yes. So you're the left glider, so we're going to take you off because we don't need you. You're a junk part. You're an engine. And you actually don't suck. What are you? Subcore. A subcore that's better than I currently have. Oh yeah, because you have to disassemble each and every piece. Are there any other better parts? Nope. No, I don't need that core. I want this in a frontward-facing position because I like broadsiding the enemy. Now, there shouldn't be anything else except the nose that we have to get a better part for. So, oh wait, never mind, we bought like a decent one beforehand. So this actually tells us overall that the turtleneck is in fact better. I think I just needed to get one just because. Anyway, final bits of equipment. Alright, and apparently we have a 2 missile slots now, probably courtesy of the Watch Spire. And we're going to head on off to the star map. What else do we need to do to get better? We need a better nose, but we have some lore to look at first, because as I promised, I want to get rid of all war at some point. The Civilian Ascendancy. Interesting name. For what type of interesting story will you tell? Some space pirates just want to see the universe burn. Others just want to have fun. This is how the Ascendancy sees things. They believe life is not worth living if you do not enjoy it. Oh, well. I would agree with that more than anything else, because a very boring life means a lot makes people very, very, very dull and sad. Although they hypocritically use forced labor aboard many of their starships, they do outfit all their ships with luxurious entertainment modules, which includes both VHS and beta. Do not be fooled by their alluring nature. They tote as many weapons as their faction rivals. Interesting. I'm guessing we're actually right next to one of the Civilian Ascendancies. Alright, back off to the room once again. We could go and look for buying a better nose somewhere. I did not want to do that whole you lose something scenario, because that actually kind of sucked. And the ship computer. The heck do we need lore on this for? The ship computer. The Jane Frame 9000 Integrated Self-Aware Hyper-Intelligent Operating System, ME, is a specialized back-end designed exclusively for busy space pirates on the go. While the standard weapon and defensive subsystems remain mostly unchanged from the last iteration, I now have detected dedicated ports for both a cappuccino machine and elderly assistance railings for escalators. My onboard power supply uses 1.21 gigawatts, less energy, resulting in an 80% drop in combustion-related incidents. I already don't know what's going on with me, but oh well. So, once again it produced a bandit. The bandit kind of died, so I don't exactly care. We're hungry for res as usual, because I was actually selling off res. And I believe to get better parts you were aiming at this ship station, so let's take a look. Agamong. That's a lot of noses that I both not only can't afford, they all kind of are... Well, this one's flat out better. If only I could afford it. Which one am I currently not using? I guess the junk parts don't even show up because they're not interested. Oh, E is what's equipped. What about my other parts? Anyway, higher pin left is a junk part. We're just getting rid of it to get rid of it, period. I guess... Can I even afford this? I definitely want it. How much res is needed? Too much. I could probably easily get more goons, so I'm actually going to drop it down by 20. And could I get it within range? A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Oh my gosh. We're buying it. Assemble the vessel. Because here's the jump part, we don't need you. I'll gladly take this nose piece. Alright, to the star map, for we have gotten better. Oh yeah, backed by popular demand, more scheduled combat drills. Now we have some decent weapons, let's cut our teeth on a live fire exercise. As in, we'll be shooting at living things. Now before you get your long johns in a bunch, listen, we're simply going to rub out a few bandits. We're going to find a suitable target, we're going to find out what this ship is made of. I could have sworn I was the captain of this ship yesterday. This has got to be the last examination. You do remember we saved the entire galaxy, don't you? If there's one thing I've learned about people is that they have infinite ambition to do as little as possible. Your brain might be a muscle, but so is your trigger finger. If you don't practice, your trigger finger might forget all the things it once knew. What? Okay, whatever. Let's just get it over with. I don't like to keep too many murders in my inbox. Find a bandit, kill that bandit, do it in a faction territory to earn some faction relations, make friends by helping other captains kill bandits.
Game saved.
Excellent. Well, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go pick up some people because we're kinda low. So where's the nearest goon station? That's a res field. I actually want to go there anyway, but I think they're gonna beat me to it. You son of a... Okay, fine. We can always pick up scrap, which is always helpful. And if I want to conserve some things, I'm actually going to repair. 31 deaths. Fantastic.
Area exhausted.
There's some scrap for us. I guess I could actually pick up the res, just to be certain.
Resource acquired.
Oh, there was a bandit that was available. Oh my gosh, there's actually bandits around here. Yes. Wait. Hang on. Strikecraft. Did I lose both my strikecraft? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh.
Your skin like a suit.
We'll fight.
Only I can hear you scream.
I didn't realize it was the jump gate. We at least did the flora. Okay, point, shoot, kill, and don't look down the business end of the boomstick. You got that? If you don't, I'll get you a life jacket for the next time you use the toilet.
Engaging.
Target, but I'm gonna go hit off every single other target I can. So there's the jump gate to escape. I'm gonna actually activate the toxic waste barrels. Because currently I actually want to hit most of these ships.
Shields are down.
Okay, please destroy this. Please. Please. Just one? Well. This bandit ship seems a lot harder than I thought it would be. We also lost our two best strike craft because I didn't actually realize that was the warp gate to jump away from. You're level what again? Oh, you're actually my level. No wonder. Health minus one.
Go ahead. I'm gonna wear your skin like a suit.
Oh, because we don't have enough goons to support this. Alright. We don't want to fight someone with an equal level. Shut up, Jameson. Unless we actually have the resources to handle that. Once again, I hate the fact that this only moves forward, but that's to be expected.
Shields are down.
At least the Flora is doing something. Why not the Flora on another capital ship from before? Yes, it was. I think it was one of the... I don't remember. I think it was actually like the second capital ship I was supposed to get. Well, my shield was almost up. There we go. There we go. We're recharging again. Could I please hit this just a little bit more? Oh, I think that's its health bar up there. I'm trying to keep the cannon on it, because the cannon at least deals some decent amounts of damage. I can't tell if that was one of my parts exploding or if it was exploding. Oh no, it's exploding. Good enough by my standards, because it doesn't have an engine anymore. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy old pal of mine. Hey, buddy old pal of mine, that's my engine. Can I get a recharge, please? I think I'm dead. Okay, we've blown something up. Jameson, did you get your fix? Don't even answer me that. And don't even give us any homework assignments either. Let's just pack it up. I have a bug up my aft. To maybe, you know, save the bloody universe. You think we can squeak that into our busy grade school schedule? Area clear. That's the warp gate. Let's not do that again. That was the other one. Oh well. To the star map. Take everything. I need this strike craft anyway. Scavenge. Not everyone's dead. We'll need something. If to succeed in this universe, we need to bring more data. My body needs it. Kill to get it if you must. Bring me the data and I will give you power beyond your wildest dreams. Be careful, you're still
Game
pathetic.
saved.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, game. Thanks for the
Game
vote of confidence.
Added to cargo.
I also forgot their voices. Ah, silly me. I would love to go mess with that res supply, but I know full well I can't.
Resource acquired.
So we're fixed to an extent. I actually want to get some goons. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any goon supply around here. There's some population over there. There's very little though, so I'm actually going to go visit some lore in the meantime. The Clockwork. The Clockwork was a massive mothership, originally conceived by Don Gibson to defy the lockdown wars. It served as home for thousands of desperate people, as it made its long journey to the galactic core. When Dawn eventually betrayed the crew to the Dark Entity, Dawn, the Entity, and the Clockwork itself became fused into a single mass. The surviving crew spent nearly 5 years rebuilding a new Clockwork, which was later used to destroy the original ship harboring the Dark Entity. The Clockwork 2 was unfortunately short-lived. Shortly after the collapse of the Gate Network, the UTA confiscated the ship. Seeing it as theirs given it was constructed mostly of UTA wreckage, it was later dismantled for scrap. Why, so I could get no Titan beams again? That was fun to have that on board. Doesn't look like there's any people available here. Although I'm probably going to be able to pick up like 7, 8 goons from this, which is better than picking up no one.
Extracted.
Because we're currently running at a deficit of gentlemen. Now I'll just continue picking up lore along the way. The Miners' Conglomerate. Several mining outposts were abandoned by the UTA during the Dark Infection. Without adequate protection, many bases were raided and destroyed, while others learned to defend themselves. The few bases that were able to maintain a supply of res cooperated to keep it and defend it from other factions. Oh, desperate times call for desperate measures. Desperate times also call for desperate allies. That is a big scrap field, and I'm now halfway interested in heading my way over there.
Area exhausted.
Let's see what this big scrap field contains.
Extracted.
Alright, there should be another bit of goon around here somewhere that I could pick up. From somewhere. Although it looks like the galaxy is pretty much being taken over by each faction. Like, I was originally planning on getting a factional base there in that dark space where no one would fight me, but unfortunate for me, that didn't seem possible. Well, Don Gibson, what else do we have to say? Well, Don Gibson was born on Earth. He spent the majority of his youth as a slave laborer on the moons of Uranus. Later in life, he was picked up by the UTA and conscripted as a soldier during the early lockdown wars. Following years of UTA service, Don eventually lost the willingness to obey orders. He resigned from the UTA to take up freelance mining work. As the UTA continued to inhibit free mining of res, he turned to smuggling contraband to survive. After his unfortunate run-in with the Dark Entity, Don suffered a psychotic break. Obsession with the Entity drove him to build the Clockwork ship. In hopes of being reunited with the Entity, Don ceaselessly worked on the ship for nearly 200 years, untouched by the effects of age. He owed his perpetual youth to the dark corruption that had poisoned his body and mind. He embraced a life of solitude to conceal his affliction from others, until he undeniably needed help to complete the clockwork. With the promise of untotaled wealth at this legendary galactic core, Dawn built a crew of struggling and hopeful prospectors. Elsa, Carl, and eventually every other res-struck crew member remained blissfully unaware of his real agenda. It wasn't until the clockwork finally reached the core worlds that his true nature manifested itself to the crew. Don was eventually killed by Elsa Young, along with the dark entity that corrupted him. Kind of strange, this game is called Zombies, and we haven't met a single one. Does this say... No, this is a 201, so we'll just harvest more scrap.
Added to cargo.
Oh, okay, yes, there's actually dudes here, but looks like the yellow faction's gonna take it over. Hopefully not anytime soon, though.
Area exhausted.
Almost there. Almost. We need to go hunt someone else, really. I mean, hunting down these lore sections and all are fantastic. Do-do-do.
China money. I'm gonna paint the ship's hull with your blood.
Alright, we have the tug available to us. So we've at least got our strike craft together. And looks like we're having a massive battle going on.
Obliterated.
I'm gonna wear your skin like a suit.
Oh, okay, so this is the faction that's assisting us. I'm still curious what that gigantic ring is, but then again, it might just be a red herring.
Why, thank you.
Is there gunfire still going on? I sincerely hope there isn't. Let's get out of here before we have a little bit of an incident. Oh yes, I will take the yacht, because I think it's better than anything else. I'll just take everything. Oh, they're happy about taking care of the bandit, so I guess I don't really mind.
Game safe.
But I think we're getting close to the end of the episode, and they picked up that location as well. Let's get a brief history of Warp. Well, gentlemen, time for your history lesson. Today's lesson is the history of warp travel. In brief, once Earth's neon green oceans burned brighter than the visible sun, humanity collectively decided it was time to find a new home. Pushing the very limits of science, mankind molested the fabric of space-time to create artificial wormholes. These wormholes allowed the transportation of matter across huge distances, though required a reliable exit connection. An automated starship was sent to the nearest neighboring star, Alpha Centauri, to construct one such connection. Following the 250-year journey, the first warp gate was established, and humanity quickly fled the rotting Earth to the new off-world colony. And come back here tomorrow for the next lesson, for this is the end of the episode. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Space Pirates and Zombies, and I am signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.